amazing, beautiful people. Welcome back to another Haikyuu reaction video. Oh my, what? Oh, we got a practice match coming up, but we just had one. How does this make practice matches so good? How does every practice match feel like the finale in a tournament? Like every single one. Every one I feel like I'm watching, it feels like if they lose, the world's gonna blow up. It feels like that. And they mean nothing. I'm not gonna survive my first significant match, man. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna survive. Alright, like the video, subscribe for more, comment and all that good stuff. Check out the Upload on Patreon. We watch these every single Sunday on Twitch. Come along and say hi, man. It's a good time. And let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Haikyuu episode 10. So good, man. So good. So good. The animation, by the way. I didn't even comment on the animation. Oh, let's go have ice cream. It's damn. Are we still playing this match? I thought that would be the end of it. Hoo-y. They changed the studio, but it's still great. Don't you just love it when that happens? Like Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan changed the studio and everyone was like, oh dear. And it was still good, man. It's still good. Sometimes it doesn't matter where you go. Cooking is cooking. As long as you got a kitchen. Oh, did I play and pause? I did. I love, you know what? This feels like for example, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. No shade against JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for me feels like when I write, when I do any kind of writing and I'm trying to explain something, right? And JoJo's Bizarre Adventure feels the same. You do research on a topic and you write that topic in your story, yeah? And JoJo's feels like that. It feels like you've done it feels like the author did research on like these countries and these people and like diving and all these different things, right? And then would pretty much like regurgitate the Wikipedia page on paper, you know? Like that's what it feels like. Haikyuu doesn't feel like that. Haikyuu doesn't feel like someone did research. Haikyuu for me feels like someone passionately talking about something they love. That's what this feels like. It doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like someone sat down and did research. It feels like they went and found someone who fucking loves volleyball and they just said how much they love volleyball. JoJo does it on purpose to be bizarre. True. But you know what I mean, right? You know what I mean about that. And that's the thing with Asahi. He's always felt like the pressure was him the entire time. Always him, right? Always. And now he doesn't. Now he has his teammates who can alleviate some of that pressure. JoJo's has some stuff that's pretty hard to experience firsthand. Yeah, but also no. Like, so JoJo's, I don't want to say too much of a spoiler, but in JoJo's they go to many other countries and experience many other things. And they talk about like real life things loads in JoJo's as well. And whenever it's spoken about, it literally is just spoken about like you've copied the Wikipedia page and you've spoken about it. It'd be like diving. It'd be like, it'd literally be like this. Oh, I'm gonna make up something, but it'd be like Floopy Sport. Floopy Sport was invented in Blanky Town, and in Blanky Town, it was invented in 1943 by a man called Mr. Blanks. And Mr. Blanks invented it with his brother and sister in a shop. And then they decided that they would bring it to the world. So they started a TV, and it will literally explain it like that. Literally like a Wikipedia page print, you know? That's it. And again, I'm a huge fan of JoJo's. This isn't meant to be shade, but because that's how I write as well, you know? But I'm showing an example of that, where it's just giving you information that you're not you're not knowledgeable about, right? That. But then you have Haikyuu, which genuinely just feels like a passion project. The author goes to the country. I know! I've been watching JoJo for ages. What do you mean? I know all of this. He does go to the countries. He does do his own research, right? But it still feels like that. It still feels like that. I'm guessing, have you guys seen JoJo's? Does no one know the parts I'm talking about? Because I'm also talking about the part where he talks about a submarine and talks about the diving and talks about food and these sort of things. Like, it feels different. Have any of you actually seen it? Let me rewind a little bit. I feel like I missed a few things there. I get what you're saying. Okay. It's me just feeling crazy. Anyway, I love JoJo's. I was just talking about how that feels different to this. Does seem to be one of the main things I lack in it. Oh yeah. Hell yeah, he did. That's the king, baby. He can't be compared to a normal person. Tanaka is... What I love about Tanaka, bro, is literally just praising everybody. Everybody. He's like, you're amazing, you're doing so well. You know, he's such a sweetheart. He's the ultimate hype man. That's something I'm excited to see how Haikyuu handles, because they're very good as first years, and everyone keeps saying that with experience they're like receiving and these sort of things are going to get better. I'm excited to see how Haikyuu balances that and shows progression, you know, in terms of skill. Why didn't you tell me sooner? Bro was literally in there every single day. Keep underestimating him. I love the music as well. Such happy music, man. I don't think I've stopped smiling. I think I'm just smiling the whole way through this stream, man. I'm just like, just the whole time. Yes! Well done! Amazing. If we don't meet this little giant, I swear, man, we bet at one point I want this little giant to rock up. Keep hearing so much about them.
れが仲間からの信頼というやつだった。この人なら決めてくれるとチームのみんなが思ってたから、みんながあの小さなエースに繋いだんだ。朝日さんもそれと同じだ。エースすっげえな。ブロックいてもいなくても。
Oh man, look at the passion here. Kageyama. He's on your team, bro. That's the thing. Kageyama is being very competitive here, which makes sense, right? It's a competitive thing. Like they're all gonna be competitive. They all want to win, apart from Hinata. Hinata just wants to play. There's a difference. They want to win. Hinata wants to play.
あんな風な身長とかパワーがあったらいいな。ひなだ。
どう考えてもボケっとしてたこいつが悪い。
すげえ。
落ち着けよ、先生。
大丈夫です。すみません。
He dead, man. He might be dead. Yeah, I swear for 1 second, the volleyball actually replaced the head on his neck. His head literally snapped back and the volleyball was there. It grew a mouth and eyes, it winked, and then it literally happened in like a split second, and whoop, his head just popped back up, man. He got lucky. Jesus. You know, this actually reminds me. I think I've told this story before. But one time, I got like hit in the head with a cricket ball. Anyone who plays cricket knows how hard they are. We were doing like long distance catch, throw and catches in my school with a cricket ball, and we were trying to show off. So me and my friend were going back as far as we can. We were throwing it, and we were throwing it to each other. And I'm not even joking. He like threw it, and then I went like this, and then I like looked. I was distracted. You know, it's taking a while, and I went to catch it, and it went perfectly through my hands, like perfectly through my hands, and just bang, it hit me straight in the head. And I didn't get knocked out, but I just like, it hit me so hard that I just fell back and just literally like in a movie, I just went like right on the ground and I just lied there looking up at the sky. And then next one I know, my friend was here and he was like, "You all right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm just going to take a moment. I'm fine. I'm just going to take a moment." Just lying there on the ground. Oh man, it was great. It was great. Perfect. Literally, I was like, I got it. Bing. Straight in the head. And I just, boom. Oh man, good times. Cricket balls so damn hard as well. I got reincarnated as a volleyball. Daiji, save him!
やべえ、影山が止めらない。
エースはかっこいいけど、自分の一番の武器はおとりなんて地味でかっこ悪い。自分にアズマネさんみたいなタッパとパワーがあればエースになれるのに。
Kageyama, bro, bro, what the what?
そんなこと思ってない。かもないけど。
余計なこと考えてんじゃねえよ。
Damn.
羨ましくって何が悪いんだ。もともとでっかいお前になんか絶対わかんないんだよ。
True. Oh my god, maybe not true. He looks like he's about to kill us all.
俺のせいで中断させたのに影山に怒鳴ってしまった。
じゃあ
無理ってすいません。次こいつにトスあげるんで全力でブロックしてください。
Eh? Is this like a bluffing tactic, you know? I've seen this, you know, where it's like you do this in cards. Do you remember there's that famous guy in the Split or Steal, you know, the Split or Steal show, and he's like, "I am 100% gonna steal," blah 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 blah. That famous thing. Maybe he's doing that sort of shit. He's bluffing, some kind of bluff or a double bluff, a triple bluff, or maybe he's just telling the truth.
Hi, 挑発です。舐めた真似してすみません。
なんだお前、面白いな。よっしゃ、挑発乗ったるぜ。
I don't know what cricket balls are made of. I can see people talking about it in chat. But I will say, they are the hardest, heaviest, most motherfucker. They feel like bowling balls. They are vicious. Anyone who's played cricket will know. They are monster fucking things. Like, when you pick them up, I don't understand them, man. I don't know how people play with you haven't seen my balls. That's true. I honestly don't know how people... No wonder they wear damn helmets when they play that game, man. It's literally like a mini bowling ball.
面白いな。よっしゃ、挑発乗ってるぜ。
わざわざ次の攻撃教えてどうすんだよ。
Maybe to show you off a
こ
little
のでっ
bit?
かいブロック俺じゃ打ち抜けないのに。
俺がいればお前は最強だ。東姉さんのスパイクはあって3枚ブロックだって打ち抜ける。
いや、でも毎回じゃないし。
動揺しすぎっす。
じゃあお前はどうだ。俺がトスを上げた時、お前はブロックに捕まったことがあるか。
よっしゃ。オーライ。ナイスレシーブ。
I fucking love that. I love that. Because it's true. Without Kageyama, Hinata is a good player, but not a great player, right? Because he doesn't have the fundamentals. He has the speed and everything, but he doesn't have the fundamentals down yet. But that's fine. He's learning. Like, it's early for him. But with Kageyama, he can skip a few lessons, you know? He's untouchable.
ブロックでかい。かわせ。ブロック嫌だ。
Come on.
ブロックがいたら俺に勝ち目なんかない。エースみたいな戦い方ができない。でも
俺がいればお前は最強だ。
God damn, man. Woo!
そのスピードとバネと俺のトスがあればどんなブロックとだって勝負に抜いた1点もお前がかわして決めた1点も同じ1点だ。エースって冠がついてなくて誰よりもたくさんの得点を叩き出してだからこそ敵はお前をマークして他のスパイカーはお前の鳥のおかげで自由になる。
I fucking love that. You may not have the title ace, but a point scored by the ace and a point scored by you is a point scored. Bro is giving a classic sports speech and I fucking love it.
でもお前は今の自分の役割がかっこ悪いと思うのか。
Kageyama's pretty incredible, isn't he? He's more motivational than he thinks.
思わない。
あ？
思わない。
よし。
Do you still think your position is uncool? I actually missed that. I read it, saw it, and just blanked out with the fucking amazing scene.
今の一発すごかった。
Yeah! Man, Hinata is like the goddesses from Sentence to be a Hero.
すみませんでした。
You gotta give him praise.
お願いします。
And head pats.
一気に追い上げるぞ。
日向君と影山君ですか？
同じ中学出身か、それとも小学校から一緒とか。
Good question. Good question, isn't it?
大変だったみたいで。うかい君？
Bloody good question.
非常だな。
Do you reckon he's saying how cruel? Because imagine what fucking, like, what they would be like if they knew each other earlier.
ジャンプフローター。ひなた。
よっしゃ。オーライ。
Come on, receive it.
見たか。
Ha.
大人げね
何ですか？
無回転で打つことでボールの軌道がブレるんだ。急に曲がったり落ちたりな。
Nice.
山口、そっち得点。
あ、すみません。
Well, this ain't looking good.
これで4点目。
It's literally kind of like in, yeah, the receiving is the main problem. That's what everyone's been saying. It's kind of like in football, you know, when you like curve it. Same sort of thing.
年生コンビの攻撃はすごいが、とにもかくにもレシーブだな。
捉えた。やべえ。
Go on, yeah! Oh, shit! Everyone's involved!
完璧に俺フリーだったのに。けどすげえぜ。
It was.
見事に全員お前に釣られてたぞ。逆に悔しいくらいだ。次も頼むぜ。いや
You think the face through the net is weird? Some people were saying this the other stream as well. I think it's a really good touch because you get to see the full facial expressions. I think it's like really good how they've done it. My word, man. My word, that was such a good play. You had every single one of them bouncing off each other, and it like you got to see the entire team at work, which is something we haven't fully seen in this match. Because at the end of the day, they literally split up everybody and put them on one side, right? Hey then, Reno. Like, so it was, you didn't really get to see the dynamic or fluidity of all of them working together as a team, but then having that and seeing them like go back and forth in like a sort of battle like that, you get to see it. You get to see it.
俺がいればお前は最強だとか言ってみて高校生かっけえおっさん組の置いてけぼり感ときたらまだいろいろバラバラな感じだけど
I love how they're like kind of being like it's cheesy but also kind of saying like I've seen Luke drop I haven't seen Luke drop his smile since he started this anime. It hasn't gone anywhere. It's actually hurting my cheeks, man. I got a problem. I like how they were like joking around, but actually serious. Like jealous that now they're older. They're basically jealous that now they're older, they can't do things. You know, like when you see a bunch of kids like playing and they're like using magical powers and like they're running around with sticks and that sort of thing, and they're fully in their imagination, and you're there as a grown up like, I remember when I used to do that. Now if I do it, people are gonna think I'm weird. Same energy. You Luke the entire stream. Great compliments, huh? There's just nothing not to like about this. Fucking nothing. Oh my word. Oh. This is something I've been worrying about so much, and I haven't mentioned it, but it worries about me so much. I don't want Suga to be left out in any way. I really don't. And I so hope he doesn't. You know, I've been thinking about it a bunch. It scares the crap out of me, man. I love how plain-faced Asahi always looks, man. You know what's great? Hinata was struggling to talk to him, and now he's struggling to talk to Hinata.
敵チームに一番恐れられる選手が一番かっこいいと思う。あのミドルブロッカーやべえぞ。気ぃつけろとか言われてさ。負けないからな。
God damn.
でも俺はレギュラーに戻してもらえたらの話だけど。
朝日はでっかいくせにほんと気は小さいな。
Yes, Suga.
イジイジしててすみませんでした。
でも京都を突き飛ばしたりするのは二度となしね。
Oh yeah, good point.
名ばかりのエースのヘナチョコウィングスパイカーもそういえば。
The team is all ready. Unless literally any second now, one of the characters can go, ah man, I wonder when Bob is gonna come back. Oh yeah, Bob. And then they'll go, who's Bob? Ah, Bob. He actually got suspended 3 weeks ago because he knocked over the vice principal twice. He's a fantastic player. We need Bob. And then the next 3 episodes are about trying to get Bob back. And we're like, oh, what the fuck, man? Because I swear, every single time I think the team is complete, they introduce a new ass character. I think maybe we're done now. It feels right. God damn, man! God damn! Ah! Who spoiled Bob? Ah! Give me a moment, man. Ah, my cheeks are hurting. At least when this stream ends, I can stop smiling. Ah. What's the worst thing you think can happen? In this anime, the worst things I think can happen are going to be more emotional than physical. That's the problem. People having like Like, we've seen it already, you know? Like, people having, like, emotional blocks or breaks, thinking they're not good enough, or not wanting to take part, maybe being scared or feared, that sort of stuff, I think is going to be, like, is going to be something we're going to see a lot down the line, you know? Emotional. I think a lot of it's going to be mental and emotional. I think that's going to be difficult. I also 100% think that we are going to see injuries at some point. However, I don't know how they're going to incorporate an injury. Because if you have an injury in an anime like this, then, like, you're going to be out for ages. So and like, as a viewer, I don't know what that would feel like, right? Because imagine this. Imagine I'm watching this anime and then Hinata gets injured and then Hinata can't play volleyball for like half a season. As a viewer, how am I going to feel about that? Like, I'm just going to be depressed and sad, but like for Hinata, but also you want to watch Hinata play. You see what I'm saying? And that could be the same with any player. So I definitely think that could be a good writing dynamic that they could go for. And if they do it well, it could be really good. But they also need to be so careful because they could ruin an enjoyment of it as well. You know, it's like a balancing thing. You see what I'm saying? So like an injury sounds kind of tough. And then like I would imagine it wouldn't be Hinata. I was just using him as an example because I'd be very surprised if someone gets injured is Hinata. I would imagine Hinata and Kageyama are going to be pretty much like solid. But then again, another thing I didn't even think about, Hinata at the moment is only good because of Kageyama. So what if something happens there? You see? What if there's a fissure between their relationship? Then suddenly Hinata's out there on his own and doesn't have Kageyama helping him. Alright? What other things could possibly happen? Someone moving away. They're currently in school. So that could happen. The other guys are all a bit older. So eventually they're going to have to leave the school. I don't know if Haikyuu takes place over 1 year, 1 month, or multiple years. So like, I don't know what happens there either, you know? These are all the things I'm thinking of like that could possibly go wrong. What else, man? What else could happen? I don't know. I'd be surprised because I'm only trying to think of things volleyball related. I'd be surprised if they went for something. Someone say there's an after credit. Is there an after credit? I'll be surprised if they do something like non-volleyball related, you know? Like, I imagine everything's going to happen in volleyball. So it's like someone getting sick or something like that. I don't know. I'm also curious to see how they handle school. That's something that I'm curious about as well. Like, how are they going to handle school? How are they going to balance school? What's going to happen with that, right? That could be kind of interesting. Like, how they sort of balance all of that. That's something I'm, like, looking forward to. Because at the moment, they're not really addressing school ever. But they are doing it more than they have been. They're slowly kind of bringing school in a little bit more. We're seeing them walk around school and that sort of stuff. And I reckon that's probably what they will do. But there you go. Who are you and what you do with Luke? You guys literally said, what do you think is the worst that could happen? And in a sports anime, an injury is the most obvious question. Hinata literally only said he's good with Kageyama. Most obvious question. So those are like the things. And then the school elements. Don't know. You aren't beating the pre-watch allegations. Well, let's see. None of these are predictions, by the way. Like, I don't really know how to predict something. These are just what I think could be the worst things. I don't think there's anything worse than what I said. I would be shocked if it kills off somebody. It doesn't feel like that kind of anime. So if someone dies, that would be insane. They could do it, but if they do it, I don't know how you could do it. It could happen, but I would be so surprised, by the way. Who knows, man? Truck couldn't. Like, you could technically do it, but fucking hell, man. You'd be pretty crazy to do that. Like, imagine we start next episode someone does. Like, that just feels like it would change the entire shift of the anime. But yeah, I don't know. Those are like the things I think could be the worst things, man. And I hope none of that happens. But again, it's like good writing stuff. But yeah. And at the moment, the worst thing I feel like could happen is much more smaller. And the thing that's been in the back of my mind this entire time is Suga. I am so damn worried about that. More than anything. We literally have Kageyama taking over. Suga said that they were worried about it. Suga literally only got to play because they were on the opposite teams. And I am terrified about, because Suga is such a sweetheart and such a kind character and so nice, and I don't want Suga to get like emotionally hurt because Kageyama takes the spotlight in any way. And I feel like that's what's gonna happen. And I feel like everyone knows that's what's gonna happen. Even Suga knows that's gonna happen. And I'm not ready for that. You know, I don't want that. I feel like it's been like pretty like they've been like saying it's coming for like since episode 1, and I just don't want to experience that. So I hope that somehow that doesn't happen. I can't. I don't. Sugar is the sweetest sweetheart in the world. I don't want anything to happen to my precious Sugar, man. Ugh. That's the most scary thing at the moment. Oh my word. I guess we'll find out what happens. What a freaking incredible anime. Splitting off the team like that, bringing in the old boys. Everything is so well written. Everything is so well written. They've nailed it with the writing. Ranol, thank you so much for your 23-month sub. We got one more episode, by the way, people. Thank you so much for your 23-month resub. You are fantastic. And 1 month away from a 2-year freaking subiversary, you legend. Thank you so much, Ranol. I appreciate that. And Marvin, thank you so freaking much for your 8-month resub with Prime. Thank you so much, Marvin. You are fantastic. Thank you, Marvin, for your 8-month resub. I know, 23 already. Thank you so freaking much, Marvin, for your 8 months. 1 month away from 3/4 of a year. Justice for Squirtle. Why is someone saying justice for Squirtle? The craziest thing about Squirtle is like if you think about Pokemon and Squirtle being a water-based Pokemon, like how does Squirtle survive all of that? You know, swimming around the ocean as a tiny little Squirtle, tiny little turtle, some might say. You know, just swimming around, all happy, all turtle-like. How does Squirtle survive not getting eaten by, like, all kinds of different creatures out there, you know? Like, sharks. But then again, maybe in the Pokemon world, the only kind of shark we have is a surfing shark. That's right, everybody. Surf Shark VPN! Yeah, Attack on Titan reactions. Been a while. Surf Shark VPN, my friend. Surf Shark VPN. True, the Broon did get iced. You're probably thinking, what's a VPN, Luke? And I'll tell you right now, VPN is your life. VPN is your savior. VPN is exactly what you need to be able to freely enjoy online content. You know why? You're probably thinking, I don't need a VPN. Shove a VPN up your ass. And I'll say that, you know what's going to get shoved up your ass? FBI, when they come around your house and kick your ass because all your data was leaked online and they saw what a sus son of a bitch you are. That's right. You know what's going to protect you from that? Surfshark VPN. Surfshark VPN. This will protect everything. It'll protect your online data. It'll protect your online search history. When you search something, if you use incognito mode, even if you wipe your search history, it's stored online. And literally, you can get hold of that data. It is sold to ISPs so they can perfectly customize bullshit ads and see everything you're searching for. If ISPs can buy your search history, do you reckon they're just doing it like what do you think they're doing with that information, man? They can see everything you search for. But with a VPN, they can't. So you might as well get the best VPN to protect your online data, right? You might as well. And on top of that, you can also have a VPN to give you a ton of other benefits. Like, for example, Surfshark VPN has built-in security software, anti-malware software, antivirus software. So when you install this on your computer, it protects your computer as well as your data. You can also use it to watch anime all over the freaking world early, different kinds of content in different kinds of countries. And it's the lowest price VPN on the market, which allows you to install unlimited devices. Pretty freaking incredible, right? Not bad, not bad, not bad. Get your built-in ad blocker, cookie pop-up blocker, and everything else that goes with it, as well as they've now got Incogni, which allows you to reclaim your online data, taking it out of, and like you can basically search your name and your email address, see who's got hold of your data, and get it removed. Pretty freaking incredible. And it's the lowest price VPN on the market from as low as £1.39 a month. And because it's unlimited device installation, you can spread the cost if you want. Install as many devices as you want. And my word, you need a VPN in this day and age. So all you need to do is click that link in chat, go sign up to Surfshark VPN right now. Get yourself 4 months extra, and there's a 30-day money-back guarantee too. All right? And it really helps out me every single time one of you guys signs up. So I do really appreciate the support, my friends. Thank you so much, Surfshark VPN. Appreciate you. Always been here on the channel since day one, supporting us so we can support them. Code giveaways? Not today. We did the giveaways tomorrow. We're only doing them once a week at the moment. We'll do some tomorrow. If anyone on the Discord asks for some, though, mods, feel free to ping me and let me know about it. But for now, it's time for some Haikyuu.